Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you to ELGA class. Today we are going to see about the unit 2. So the whole unit will explain you about the scientist. The great Indian scientist will be explained in unit 2. Before that, let me explain about the learning outcomes. So we have 5 components. 5 major components: phonics, whole words, reading and listening comprehension, grammar, and writing and speaking expressions, general awareness. We'll learn about the syllables. Closed syllables and open syllables words are given here. So let me explain you what is open syllable and what is closed syllable. In an open syllable, nothing comes after the vowel and the word ends right at the vowel. For example, he is an open syllable as nothing comes after the vowel letter E. You know the letters, vowel letters A, E, I, O, U. For example, see, the word going is made up of 2 syllables. G-O, go, and ing, ing, go, ing. An open syllable contains only one vowel, A, E, I, O, U, or Y, which it ends with. A closed syllable also only contains one vowel, but ends in a consonant letter, which is any letter that is not a vowel. Okay. Example, closed syllable example, let me read. Napkin, cactus, helmet, pencil, picnic, chipmunk, cutlet, public, invent, and summit. A paragraph is given below. So Ravi and Rohit are good friends. They went on a picnic. They took the public bus. In the park, they saw a rabbit. It had a cute pink nose. They saw a chipmunk. It was sitting next to a cactus plant. Then they ate cutlets and cleaned their mouths with a napkin. So with this paragraph, you can understand the closed syllable words and the way of pronouncing it. Let us jump to a lesson, Miss Fix-It. So author is Vishwanath Vidyanathan. Kindly go through the lesson in page number 30, 31 and 32. Okay. This is all about a girl who wants to do something innovatively and how she is doing, how she is breaking things, and how she studied and graduated with excellent grades are given in the lesson clearly. The vocabulary words gear, graduate, design, laboratory, curiosity has been clearly explained with meaning and example in page number 32. Next, the discovery of a lifetime. The author is Vishwanath Vidyanathan again. So this lesson is all about the Nobel Prize winner, Professor C.V. Raman. So C.V. Raman became a professor and started teaching at Calcutta University. C.V. Raman conducting science experiments with his students, and he uses Raman's effect in medical devices such as X-ray machines. To study the behavior of light, we use a machine named spectroscope in Raman's effect in order to see the spreading of light. C.V. Raman had used a spectroscope. So it has been clearly given in the lesson, the discovery of a lifetime. So written by Vishwanath Vidyanathan. The vocabulary word research, professor, fascinated, discovery, behavior has been clearly given with meaning and examples. Now we can jump into open syllable. I've given you the example and the definition of open syllable. So now let me read the open syllable words. You can take page number 35. Spider, music, basic, tulip, paper, even, broken, minus, protect, unit, agent, apex, cubic, humid. Following paragraph will give you a good practice of with open syllable words. Next we are going to see the last Indian Nobel Prize winner. So this lesson has been written by author Sumit Mehta. So what is Nobel Prize and how we are giving? What is the status of the Nobel Prize winners in India and all over the world will be explained in this lesson. Listen carefully. You can see an image. This image is a Nobel Prize image. Okay, for the all winners all Nobel Prize winners has been awarded with this prize only. This is a memento. This is a picture of Nobel Prize. So the Nobel Prize is considered the highest honor in science in the world. It is every scientist's dream to win it. Every year the Nobel Committee searches for scientists around the world. They shortlist 300 potential winners and make a report for the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences. The Academy votes and the winner is decided by the majority. C.V. Raman, an Indian scientist, discovered the Raman effect in 1928. He was confident of winning the Nobel Prize for it. But in 1928, Owen Richardson got it. He then hoped to get it in 1929. But Louis de Broglie got it. But Raman did not lose hope. Finally, he won it in 1930 and became the first Asian to win the award. C.V. Raman remained in India for most of his career. He did most of his research in Calcutta and Bangalore. Unfortunately, the most later Indian scientists went to the UK or the USA for research. They felt that there are better chances for research in those countries. In India, scientists do research in India. This can inspire more scientists. We should encourage more research in India. It has been 87 years since C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize. When will an Indian win the Indian Nobel Prize for science next? We'll see. Look at the end of the paper. Timeline of Nobel Prize winners in physics between 1925 to 1930. See, there are 6 Nobel Prize winners. The chart has been clearly given. The vocabulary words Nobel Prize, scientist, potential, unfortunately, and encourage, given with the meaning and example. Kindly go through it. It will help you to give you a better understanding about the lesson, the last Indian Nobel Prize winner. We'll shift to the next one, The Smiling Professor, written by Kartikeya Gupta. So who has been dominating here? We'll see. His name was Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. He was born in a wealthy business family at Gujarat in 1919. But he never used his money and influence for his personal gains. Instead, he put all his effort into making our country progress faster. This lesson will explain how the professor became one of India's greatest scientists later. So it's inspiring lesson. For this reason, he set up the Indian Space Research Organization. You know that is ISRO in 1962. Later, this ISRO became one of the world's best space organizations. And he also set up many successful institutions such as the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Unfortunately, this great scientist died very young at the age of 52. So did you know, children, the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, is a space agency of Government of India. ISRO built India's first satellite, Aryabhata, which was launched on 19th April 1975. India is the only country that has reached Mars in its first attempt. So we have to be very proud to be an Indian. So come to the vocabulary words: expensive, experiment, influence, poverty, progress, organization. All these words meanings example have been clearly given in the page number 4040. So students, in the last lesson we learnt about how the professor became a scientist. Okay, now this next lesson will give a picture of an Indian engineer turned physicist. See, a young rich Indian boy was sent to study engineering in England. He was expected to join the family business after completing his education. However, this boy, Homi Jahangir Baba, was not interested in studying engineering. So one day he wrote to his father, "I say to you that this job as an engineer is not for me. Physics is my line. I know I shall do great things here." His father and his family were hurt. Following his passion, he completed his PhD degree in physics and returned to India in 1939. Then Dr. C.V. Raman asked him to teach at the prestigious Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru. He realized the need for research in science. So he set up the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research in Mumbai in the year 1945. Today it is considered one of the best institutes of study science in India. Dr. Baba was a visionary. He knew that producing electricity by burning coal will create problems in future. So in 1944, he started research on producing electricity through nuclear energy. His effects led to the setting up of Baba Atomic Research Center. Today, he is rightly called the father of India's nuclear program. He was also honored with a Padma Bhushan award for his contribution in science when he died in a plane crash in 1966. India lost one of its greatest scientists. And did you know, children, Homi Jahangir Baba was the founder of Baba Atomic Research Center in Mumbai. This center is focused on researching the use of atomic energy for peaceful purpose. For your better understanding, the vocabulary words engineering, degree, visionary, nuclear energy have been clearly given with meaning and example. Kindly use it for the better understanding. Now we'll see the next Indian Nobel Prize winner. This book, which has been written by the author Sumit Mehta again. The three Indian scientists to win the Nobel Prize. Har Gobind Gurunana on the left, Subramanian Chandrasekhar at the center, Venkatraman Ramakrishnan on the right side. 489 Nobel Prizes have been awarded to scientists in the last 116 years. India has the second largest population in the world that we all know. It has 30 lakh students graduating every year. One would expect a lot of them to become scientists. Some might do great research to win the Nobel Prize. In the last 116 years, only one Indian scientist has won the Nobel Prize, that is C.V. Raman, won the award in 1930. Since then, 3 other scientists of Indian origin have won. Har Gobind Gurana won it in 1968 as a US citizen. Subramania Chandrasekhar won it in 1983 as a US citizen. Venkatraman Ramakrishnan won it in 2009 as a UK citizen. All 3 were born in India, but won it is as another country's citizen. So compare this with the USA. 243 scientists on the USA have won the Nobel Prize for science. The population of the USA is 1/4 of the Indian. So that can explain the wide difference between the 2 countries. There are a lot of factors. There are more poor people in India than the USA. Therefore, instead of completing education, they focus on getting a job. So now students, look at the page number 48. Here we have the number of Nobel Prize winners across different countries. Okay, country and Nobel Prizes. United States, 265 Nobel Prizes. United Kingdom, 84 Nobel Prizes. Germany, 63. France, 51. Sweden, 29. In India, only 11. So the majority of schools in India promote rote learning. Fewer Indian students study pure science. Most go for engineering or medicine. That's why India has not won many Nobel Prizes in science. How long will India wait before its own citizens win Nobel Prize? Do you want to grow up, become a scientist and win it? Just think of it. Now the vocabulary words population, citizen, origin and promote with meaning and example in page number 45. Now we'll learn the grammar. It's grammar time, page number 46. The form of the verb in a sentence tells us when an action takes place, when, which time an action takes place. So there are 3 main verbs: past, present, future. Past means yesterday, present means today, future means tomorrow. Yesterday means an action that took place before the time of speaking, before, previously. An action that takes place at the end, at the time of speaking, now, today, okay, this time. So this is present. So in future, an action that will take place after the time of speaking, after that, okay. So that is tomorrow, future. Regular verb forms, irregular verb forms. See, walk is a verb. In what way it has been give you? The example is, first example, for past, I walked to school yesterday. So the main verb walk, usually add ed at the end of the verb. Ed, walk, ed, walked. Irregular, ate, ate, ate. Ram ate his breakfast. Here the whole verb changed. See, in regular verb forms, present form walk, I walk to school every day. Walk, no changes, since it's the first person. And future, I'll walk to school tomorrow. I will walk. I will. By adding the will in front of the verb, it indicates it is future. So coming to the irregular verb forms, ate, eats, will eat. Ate is past, eats is present, will eat is future. Ram ate his breakfast. Ram eats his breakfast. Ram will eat his breakfast. Okay, so the same formula will be applied in this irregular verb also. Here it is a list of some of the verbs which is regular. Some words are given here. These are all the words irregular. Therefore, instead of adding ed at the end of the verb to indicate past forms, the entire verb changes. See, in page number 47, how it has changed its forms. Wrote, write, will write. Ate, eat, will eat. Became, become, will become. Began, begin, will begin. Bit, bite, will bite. Built, build, will build. Drew, draw, will draw. Fell, fall, will fall. Fed, feed, will feed. Went, go, will go. Kept, keep, will keep. Ran, run, will run. Sat, sit, will sit. Understood, understand, will understand. So these kind of verbs, instead of adding ed at the end of the word, the whole word has been changed. So this is a difference between irregular and regular. Okay. Verbs of state of being, am, is, are, can be converted into past, present and future tense as shown below. So given a very big tabular column in page number 47, pronoun, how it can be used in past, present and future. For example, pronouns are I, you, we, they, she, he, it, you. Before that, I was happy, I am happy, I'll be happy. You were angry, you are angry, you will be angry. We were awake, we are awake, we will be awake. They were tall, they are tall, they'll be tall. She was loud, she is loud, she will be loud. He was sweet, he is sweet, he will be sweet. It was huge, it is huge, it will be huge. So turn to the page number 48. Here we have some whole words. Practice reading these words at home. These are all new words. Little, apart, able, king. No, since, continue, truly. Honor, dream, report, lose. Caught, inform, smile, wealthy, largest, expect, award, won. So dear